You know, one of the pieces when you get home field advantage is getting home field advantage, and that's getting a big crowd behind us. And the crowd was unbelievable. It was our season high tonight. We could hear them loud and proud. And I would love to take this opportunity to thank the crowd, and all the gold and blue was just unbelievable tonight. You know, and I really believe that that spirit pushed us a bit.
Okay, I know you've been on record many times, your thoughts on penalty kicks, deciding games. I mean, it's a crapshoot, as you mentioned before. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough way to go, and I'm a big believer. Let's do corner kicks instead. It's a little bit more like the game, right? But that'll probably never fly. So, anyways, it's tough. It's tough for Rutgers. That didn't come out on top, but Sara Keane was great in the net for us and did her job, and as our other shooters did. So I was very pleased with their performance and their opportunities they had to advance us to Virginia Tech.
Francis, on that first kick, you went forward very early and seemed to be standing there for an eternity, and then the noise from the crowd just went completely silent. It was like an eerie silence. What was going through your mind just at that moment?
Well, I didn't know if I should go up yet or not. The ref kind of told me to go, so I went up and stood there. But once you get up there, it kind of all drains out, so I couldn't really hear the crowd. Or not hear them, I guess, but I was just focused on what I had to do, and I know going first, you have to start the team off on the right foot, and it was nerve-wracking, but they would put it in.
How'd you practice for penalties?
Never. Yeah, we do. I'm a believer. Some coaches aren't, but I'm a believer in it.
You do it like end of practice, so toward the end, that's what you do.
Yep. Absolutely.
Sara, with their shooters, did you have an inkling on which way each one of them would go, or just instinct?
Yeah, no, the first two, our coaches did a great job scouting them. Their last two games went into penalty kicks, so I guess we sort of had an advantage there. The first two I knew they were going to their left, my left, and then the third shooter, I was told to just go with my gut because she tends to shoot everywhere. So I just kind of took a crack at it and dove, the way that I thought it was going to go, and luckily for me, it was the right way.
Yeah, you either look great or you look like an idiot. Right?
Yeah, it's not a good look.
I know you had a lot of people, hug you before you went out there. What did they say to you?
Do your best. You're beautiful. Shwini cried. No, I mean, everyone just said, do your thing, go with your gut. Zach Johnson, our goalie coach, just said, go with wherever you think it is, even if someone's telling you a different way, just go with your gut and kind of just go from there. And that's what I did. I tried to stay calm. And, like you asked before about the crowd, they did a great job pumping me up for them. So they gave me a lot more confidence also.
Coach, you had some words after the match with Zach as soon as it had ended. Was that just a thank you? Or
There's so many people that make this work, and, so many people that are unsung heroes, and Zach would be one of them. He comes out and he gives us his best every day after 9-to-5 jobs. So I went over to him and I said, look at that. How perfect for you. So I did. I congratulate him because a lot of times, people aren't put up at the podium that really work hard for us. So I'm pretty pleased that you brought that up, and I had the opportunity to not only thank the crowd but to thank Zach.
How did you think the game went? I mean, there was a lot of girls who were playing in the NCAA for the first time tonight, and it seemed that there was maybe a bit of nervousness where they were holding onto the ball too much and not connecting with the passes.
Mm-hmm. I don't think this was our best performance, but what I told the team was, it's an experience moving forward because we are so young and so inexperienced. But great teams find a way to win, and I just said it's going to be a great story. So we had to win in penalty kicks, so we just wanted to add it to our resume.
Nikki, you talked about the crowd. I mean, does a night like this and a crowd like this, does it validate having 32 for home first-round sites?
Yeah, I do. I think that, you know, it's nice for everyone to experience that. And I do think it is, you know, a good way to look at it. I do think some drawbacks after that, but I do think the opportunity for so many teams to host and those numbers now to host is nice for the student body and for the athlete.
You two, as seniors, I know you try to keep this out of your mind, you know, as the clock's going down and it's still 0-0, you sitting there thinking, we got to get this. My career, I'm done. This doesn't happen. You try to, those thoughts creep into your mind. They're all off the line.
You try not to let that happen. You try to go out there and do your job. Sarah did a great job of keeping the shutout for us. I was just trying to see if we could get anything, any kind of offensive chance, whether it was a shot or a corner kick or anything like that. So like I said, it's just about doing your job. You don't really try to let that factor in. You got to stay focused on the task at hand, which is winning a soccer game. You got to kind of, to most of your ability, treat it like just another soccer game. Well, another soccer game in the NCAA.
Sarah, you believe this is a team of destiny in any way with everything that's happened here? in the last
I
few
think
weeks?
we're a team that deserves a lot with everything we've been through, on the field and off the field. So many people have stepped up in roles and have done such a great job. Losing so many people at the beginning of the season and then Schwinney towards the end of the season, there's a lot of drawbacks, but I think so many people stepped up and did such a great job. Carrie coming in, Ashley Lawrence stepping in, who has been amazing all season, Tessa coming in. I just think everyone's doing exactly what they need to be doing for us to be successful.
How nice is it for you now? 2 years ago, Virginia Tech came in here and dismissed you from the NCAAs on your home field. You get a chance to go to Blacksburg Friday night.
It would definitely be ideal to do the same to them. It's exciting to play them. They're a great team. They beat UVA, but we're up for it. We get up for big games just like any other game. And I think we have all the talent to be able to beat a team like Virginia Tech.